everyone, so I think today we're gonna do another flight using DCS Supercarrier. I'm now in khaki brown suit, suitable for Middle East deployment or desert deployment. So yeah, so you're gonna start wrapping up, so I haven't really strapped myself up. So let's strap up first. Careful with the cables. So of course this one is not the real parachute harness, because you know it's basically very expensive and difficult to find. Sorry. Yep. The parachute harness I create my own, so this one is modifications. So that's it, some strap up. So of course in real practices, you know, using DCS, I won't do this just for you guys. I think it's really, I'm in tropical country, so it's a bit hot, and although I have air conditioner, you know, at full speed, full cooling, but again it's still going to be sweaty. Okay, so I'm strapped up now. I'm already loading my sequence, but I've adjusted the load right now, and I'm gonna enter the simulations and start the preparations. Okay, so the aircraft has been prepped previously. There won't be any ECM or any other settings, so like armaments, because it's very it's a routine flight from aircraft into main hut airbase at Dubai. I've flown this mission before. Yeah, so I fixed the audio from the last settings. Hopefully it's much better, and I can talk by pressing some keyboard shortcut. I changed the obvious source of audio into my microphone inside this MBU20. Okay, so let's go in. Let me set my the Samsung Oddesey rubber is very thick, so it's pressed against the helmet pad, so it's something that is, you know, not ideal, but this is much better than using, let's say, Pimax, which I have to use lighthouse. Okay, so let me center first. I think it's been centered already. Okay, so let's go in and prep the aircraft. Oops, sorry. So while I'm talking like this, it's actually going into my external microphone, but when I put my mask, I will be talking through my microphone inside the mask. Okay. Okay, let's go in. Okay guys, so we are in the cockpit now. As you can see, the E2D in front of us is starting, and the S3B Viking will soon follow the E2D. So this is the special mission where the sequencing has been such a way that E2D will be parked over there in front of me in the, I think the starboard side and port side, and then I'm sitting in the starboard side. I don't care where I'm sitting, but E2D and S3B Viking is supposed to be in the port side, rear port sides. And yeah, so there will be E2D will depart first, and then S3B Viking followed by the Jolly Rogers next to us will be the first fighting groups, and then followed by my groups and myself taking off from Catapult 3. Okay, so there'll be some crew ready, and yeah, so let's set up the aircraft. Okay. So we are doing the first fire test, the A. Okay, so let's cycle back for 7 seconds something. So E2D is I think almost departing. E2D is entering the catapult, so S3. So that's the sound of E2D ramping up. So let's do the fire test B. Okay, E2D is departing now, as you can see. Okay, so we're done. So now we are switching on the FPU, so I don't need to see it, because if you want to see it, there's here, but I can just touch it, and this is the mushroom type knobs, and then it's a FPU. So I'm going to keep the canopy open while the engine is starting up. Okay, so I think it's supposed to be green. Yep. So that's the sound of S3 Vikings. It's pulling up, ready to launch. Okay, S3 Viking launch. So now we are. This is the mushroom. This must be the engine. So we're cranking, starting the right engine. You can see until 25. Okay, so let's put the throttle right into idle. So now the temperature is the GT or exhaust gas temperature is rising. 500, and then lower again to 310 stabilize. Okay, so that is the right engine. By right engine, it can do now is turning the IMF PCB, and then we turning on this day, and then MPCD to on, MPCD to on. Okay, so screens now light up. So you can see here is the one. This is FCS first, and then this is speed test. Okay, so we keep this one first, and then we seek for this one is the specific type of shape of the knob, which is we call it the blue air. So we're going to turn it counterclockwise 360 degree. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the Jolly Rogers going on, and then sorry. We're gonna set the ADI, and then set to around 280. Yeah, we can set to 100 if you want to. And then we prime that engine. Okay, so here's the that engine's starting. So we can wait until 25. Okay, so we put on idle, left throttle. Okay, suppression off. Let's say I'm reaching out the box here. Yeah. So box on. I can feel it. There's a mushroom type knobs also. Switch. Maximum low. Okay with it. I think I can cycle to auto first flag. And let's do flight tests, FCS fit test. So there's a knob switch here. You can see the switch. So I'm ready with that, and trying to reach the knob in the FCS here and press it and then click it. So it will be in test, as you can see here. It's in test. Or you want to make it, so it's in test. Okay, so it will move all the so I think it's done. So it will move the ailerons, the stabilizer, rudders, everything, just to check everything is moving accordingly. So I can change this one to FCS. So I think my group has already started. I think the Jolly Rogers probably have already already starting up. So I can pick through my whole nose hole. If see if something is if things are which the button here no problem, and the button shape the switch, but I have problem in pushing the right MFP course because it's all similar. Okay, so that's the only gripes that I can also on the TCAN, because that's okay. So you can do LSD or beacon, but TCAN is for landing, for finding the airbase. So I need to make it on. I think we can put the bigger fuel 2000s. My plane is fully loaded or not, but I think suppose not, because it's not. So it's only AIM-9X and center. So that's my group, but I only like for example mine don't have anything except the center tank and the AIM-9X in the wingtip. Okay, so I'm done with this. Actually I'm supposed to call it PC first. PC. So let's start up.
400, request startup.
Okay, so I'm going to change it to green here. You can see here again, so I can I'm gonna set this store heading. So here's the second button. It's becoming anyway, it's going to take some time for the things to align. What else? I think now I'm ready to take off frame. So we're gonna press take off frame. Sorry, FCS reset first. So FCS resets on the right screen. You can see it's all gone. The X, the cross, and then we're gonna do take off frame. We will set 12, but I think we're gonna set 3. Okay, not sure what's. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna put the flap into half. Sorry, and 13. So it's auto. You can set it, but yeah, anti-skip off. I think wings already folded. Correct. From the carrier set. What else? My tests, just checking. I think it's supposed to be okay like that. Okay, good. Okay, so it's aligned. So I think store heading will help make it quicker. So it's on. So let's ask for ground crew. Ground crew wheel chock remove.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Try on that, and let's close the canopy. Okay, seat harness down here forward, and radar to operate, and then ejection seat safety. Okay, gates. Okay, what else? I think that's it. I'm ready. Okay, so we are ready to. So I'm going to change into my mask here. Check. Okay. Radio check. Okay, so now I'm ready to okay. Okay, so let's open parking brake. Oh yeah. So this, I forgot to set up here. Okay, good.
1, airborne. Springfield 1, passing waypoint 2 at 7,000.
Okay, so I'm trying to enter the so let me open the wing. Oops. Okay, we'll wait for the group and assign to lower the hook. Okay, so let's lower the hook. That was this one. Hook lowered. We are asked to move. One more. Okay, good. We wait for the sign for them to say okay, lift up the hook. So now lift up the hook. Okay, so they give us a sign to spool up. So we're gonna put afterburner. Okay, salute. Hold the rail. Boom. So we are airborne. Gear up and flap auto. So we took waypoint 1 to min hut, so this is the first waypoint. So we're still climbing to around 8,000. Okay, so go to barometric altimeters. I think around 8,000 is okay, so we're trying to level off here on 9,000, so that's okay. Oops, we kind of overshoot the waypoint.
Passing waypoint 2 at 7,000.
Okay, so we are flying toward waypoint 1. I don't know, I think it's you can see there's a city over there, so we're gonna pass that through and then crossing the desert. The Almin Hut is actually near Dubai, so we kind of see Dubai city in the background. So I fly these missions before in the other setting. I think the engine is not symmetrical. Okay. So it's closing in to 10 nautical miles, so I know actually the next waypoint is actually across beyond the waypoint line, so we're gonna press the second waypoint. So waypoint 2, so we're gonna straight going to waypoint 2, and then waypoint 3 is Almin Hut, so on the right side of the Almin Hut, so we kind of like yeah. So to be honest, it's not convenience using the mask. Of course, I haven't used my oxygen concentrators to supply my air, so it's a very free flow from the pipe, so it's a bit restrictive. But I can breathe normally, okay. It's just that the heat of the suit in the air conditioning room right now is not help. It won't help, okay. It should be probably a very like 10 degree, you know, Celsius to be comfortable in the suit. Anyway, but it's a very immersive experience, so you can feel like real pilots. The helmets actually earlier I'm using no, I'm not using my audio here. This is a cable here. Yep, so there's a cable actually connected into my helmet for the speaker and the microphone, but now I'm using an extra microphone to record. So yeah, the audio is not, I have to mod this MBU20 microphone, so now using different solutions, and yeah, and it has to be kept free, this flexible hose, so you can freely look left and right. And the cable of the this Samsung Oddesey, I put it actually tied up into the seat. Okay, so I have to adjust it's actually conflicting with the mouse. Hope I overshoot a bit. Okay. This Virpil Warbird modified version, so it's having a dampener. You can see it's not springy, so I'm putting a double spring because I'm using 10 centimeter extension in the stick and double spring inside Warbird, so it cannot be done originally, so I have to mod, and then putting a dampener inside the Warbird, so I have to cut out a hole in the Warbird casing actually, so now it's broken in terms of the aesthetic, but functionally it works. Okay, so I'm not sure the cam will withstand all the pressure or not, but I think compared to VKB it should be okay. Okay, the Springfield, that is actually the other group, if I'm not mistaken. Our call sign is cold. Springfield is the first F18C, the Jolly Rogers, of course it's fictionist because there's no Jolly Rogers using F18C, but yeah, they're actually assigned to patrol on the north side of the fleet while we are heading west toward our main hut. So, okay, so we're close to our main hut, so let's go to waypoint 3. Okay, so that is our main hut. In front of us should be somewhere over there. So in 20, I think we're gonna descend. I think that is our main hut over there. Sorry, let me. Yeah, that's its our main hut. I think so. Let's slowly descending to around 2000s. So we kind of intercept on the starboard side or right side of our main air base, so we can there's Dubai Desert. I have visited Dubai in 2017, I think, and visit the desert to have an off-road experience. So it's, and of course seeing the camels. So that's a nice experience in previous company. So let's go in hut inbound.
2-1. Is RGB at 3,500. 72. Runway 27. Departure altitude.
Okay. Just now there's some disconnection in the screen. I don't know why, but hopefully everything is okay. Everything is recording. Let me check. Yeah, seems to be okay. Difficulties in using VR is that you don't know what happened outside, you know. And
Altitude.
okay, so we are closing to our main hut. Let's switch into radar. And so we are descending to 2000s. So let's slow down. Let's gauge the HUD. So yeah, so I'm slowing down. So we can pass our main hut, then turning around and land. Okay. Last time is quite difficult because I think my airplane is very heavy. Today I've adjusted to have a minimal weight for the ferry flight, so on the center tank. So that is our main hut air base. So we're gonna land from here to 270. So this is a normal kind of how do you call it, flight path, you know. So once we passed it, okay, so we turn. And then lower the landing gear and flap full. So now I'm gonna trim. Okay, so it's catching up the glide slope and trying to align back. Around 90. So we're gonna descend into 900. So 90 is the reciprocal value of the runway directions. So we're gonna pass I think closing into that. There is a gate over there. Sorry, there's a fence, I guess, a road or something just in front of us. So that will be our directions. We'll be reaching around 900, yep, so that's nice, around 900 feet. So I think this is much more controllable. Last time I think it's very heavy, so it's very difficult to land with a heavy armament, because that was not supposed to be like that. So I think either you jettison your fuel or dump your fuel to make it lighter. Yeah, so yep, so then we can say that
Colt 2-1, request landing.
okay.
Hello. Oh.
Clear to taxi to runway 27.
I think there's a crosswind, so not a very good landing. I think, yeah. Wait. I don't know what happened with this twitchy control. I don't know what happened though. Like it was really twitchy. That's not a good landing. Sorry guys. Not sure what happened though. It's like very twitchy. Like I was sliding onto, like, you know, the plane is like, I don't know. Is that something happened? No? Let me check where am I. I think supposed to go there. Is it, that's, I don't know which one though, but let's see. I think last time the group is actually parking toward the end of the runway, so take the other one. This is the middle side. I have to adjust my rudder again. Somehow it was drifting, you see? Oops. I think I have to kind of center my rudder again. Seems to be there's yeah, not properly adjusted. Oh yes. The other problem is my engine is not symmetrical, so I think that might be the cause of my drifting just now on the landing. So it's quite far away. Yeah, I have to calibrate again the throttles. I think that's what caused my kind of like yep, I think my throttle is having a problem. You can see it's unsymmetrical because I think there's a oh, there they are. That's my group over there already landing. So yeah, the last one. Okay, there you go. That's my Wildcat. Of course I'm not using the Wildcat patch. I'm not following this yellow line. Okay, let's go. Oops, touchy. Okay, cool. Think we line up. Let's. Oh, boys. Parking brake is not. Okay, on.
Okay, so gonna, I think we arrived at Minhut. So this is our aircraft carrier launch, and I think we successfully land with some problem. I think my throttle is not balanced, so I think it's like shifting the plane into like certain, like, you know, directions, like, you know, like sliding. So I need to recalibrate. So even right now it's 319, 324, but I think last time it's worse. Like supposed to be my yeah, I don't know. I need to calibrate again the throttles. I think it's not fully aligned, and even now it's like 300 to 22. So I think, sorry, yeah, it's like very far away, right? So you can see. So I don't know what happened with my throttle, unfortunately. And yeah, so that causing the aircraft to slide. Also, sorry, to like when it was trying to land, and I have difficulty. I have to put the rudder in it, and actually because of the throttle is not fully aligned, or what do you call it? Equal. Okay, so ejection seat off. Let's turn on the harness off, rudder off. Okay, let's gauge the ADI. Turn off the altimeter warning, and I think we can turn on the HUD, right MFD, left MFD, and then MPCD off. And then I think flap okay. Anti-skid, yeah, anti-skid, we didn't use anti-skid also. That's probably causing that problem. Taxi light is not used. That's my bad. Wallbox off, and engine left off. Open. Let's open the kind of engine. Left engine is going down. Right engine also off. Okay, so master caution off, and then battery off. Okay, that's it, guys. So we are landed in Minhut, and that's our beautiful flyer Wildcats. I'm not using the Wildcat patch, of course. I'm using the Diamondbacks squadron patch. I don't have the Wildcats squadron patch, unfortunately, but it's fine, and very nice. Yep, so that's it. And then actually this is the E2D still patrolling, S3D also, the Jolly Roger is still patrolling, and this is my group, so it's parking line up properly. Okay, so here we are in Minhut. So that's it for today's flights. Another flight with full suit gear, this time from aircraft carrier into land base. I might not do an aircraft carrier landing with the full suit because it's just unbearable, and I just doing go around just now. And it's really a bad landing because of the unbalanced throttles that I have had to check my throttles. It's kind of like shifting the plane, but yeah. I will do probably carrier landing practice again to warming up the skill, because it's very difficult, but not in the full flight gear or full flight suit like this. Okay, so hope you enjoy. See you next time.